Tavern Brawl, and definitely something we will check out after. Oh, we actually have a 1-2-3 curve. My goodness, the deck might work if we curve out perfectly. Iceland's a super OP, one man deal 4 damage. Yeah, absolutely. The card was super, super strong. And especially as mage, it's not hard to be... It's not super hard to be freezing things. Hey Remco, how's it going? Memes, you think I should get the chat on the screen? Yeah, I know what you mean. It kind of makes the videos more understandable, but... yeah, I know what you mean. Oh, whoa, this is an aggressive paladin. Oh, okay, we're going up against some sort of aggro paladin, and I can respect that. Remco, I think you did this last time as well, Remco, where you're like, hey, I'm here. Okay, BRB. I don't know why, but that cracks me up so much. I just think that's just the funniest thing. I don't know why. I like that. Hey, Yato, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a great day. Memes, yeah, the thing is, yeah, maybe having chat on screen could be kind of helpful, but I don't know. I feel like I do try and do a reasonable job, you know, quote-unquote reasonable job of, you know, explaining what I'm talking about, but I do know what you mean. Sometimes it'll come in the middle of a conversation and people watching the YouTube version might be a little bit more confused. Oh, look at this buffed up Tar Creeper. Get out of my face. I want to get rid of the Divine Shield right now so that things can't be getting silly here with any potential buffs. In my videos, it seems like I'm talking to myself. Well, I guess kind of. No, I mean, it may seem like that, but I don't know. I feel like, I feel like this is not the best result. or my imaginary friends. Well, we're just gonna do this, and then we'll get rid of this one as well. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. There could be a little bit of that. So my question is then, is it going to help more having the chat on the screen? Or is it going to help more having a camera where it's very clearly, obviously, I'm looking over towards some sort of chat? Oh, call to arms? Oh, why do you get the proc? Why do you have to be like that? Or is it going to be like, you know, the camera where it's very clearly, like, you can see, like, whenever I watch someone, you know, basically everyone I watch has a camera. So it's very obvious when they go ahead and are looking at... I need to get rid of this, I think, the most. Right, Knife Juggler is going to be really important, so I'll just take that damage myself. So that's kind of my idea with, like, yeah. I mean, the scrolling chat is cool, but at the same time, like, yeah, I don't know. I have to be even more careful with the filter and things like that, which I know normally isn't that much of an issue with the people who like hang out here. So, but still, Devere, how about trading the Shallow Grave for either 2 weapons or 2 Divine Favors? Ooh, those could be some interesting choices. Yeah, this was very much kind of copy pasted from what someone suggested me, but I kind of like those ideas. So we nerfed, we kind of. We reduce Corridor Creeper. Corridor Creeper's coming right back up. I feel like I want to play out minions. And then we'll get the Valenier action going. We need to get rid of Corridor Creeper. One of those cards that snowballs a little bit. Elias, you're going to donate all the 7 crowns you have to spare? You know what, memes? I think... Yeah... I mean, but there's lots of funny ways to bypass the filters, to be perfectly honest. Like, even though I feel like it is a pretty good system, it's still definitely not perfect. So, oh my goodness. This is a lot of damage. And then the thing is, like, as much as, like, you know, I don't mind doing a little bit of work editing things, at the same time, I don't really have, like, great video editing software to, like, you know, blur out a certain area of a video if I needed to. Not that I'm, you know, super worried about that sort of thing, but... Oh, that's good to have. That is a good one. Oh, wait, how are we going to do this again? See, Carnivorous Cube is great value here on the Shallow Gravedigger. But I'm not sure how great it is for us in the long run. Although we're going to clear off the big ones and then we can heal next turn. Heal and draw. And then we can play out Carnivorous Cube and kind of just get it buffed up massively. Let's see what we get for a Death Rattle. We're gonna trade everywhere. Oh, I mean, that's a card for next turn, I guess. This is actually an interesting combo as well, but we'll just take this damage now. You have a 4-year-old nephew? You don't want them to read you swearing? Yeah, memes, that's yeah, it's interesting. I don't know, that sort of spam doesn't really happen too much though, I feel like. Oh, I was gonna say, if this comes down as a Bone Mare, we could be in real trouble right now. Kinda saves us for one turn. Hey, Federico, welcome, welcome. How's it going? Hope you've been having a good week so far. Give a minion in your hand. Ooh. That's like the worst top deck, right? For justice. Please, not Sunkeeper Terran buff. Okay, that's fine. Oh, that's the worst. Give your minions... I think we just want to play this one out, right? Okay, we're gonna kind of have to go slow here. That was a obviously horrible Carnivorous Cube. Maybe the cube needs to change. Like, I'm not sure really what the point is. Cube is great in these sort of mid-range control decks if you're able to be super slow, but this deck list doesn't run equality or anything like that because of the whole Keleseth thing. Divine Shield, oh boy. Well, I mean, it's a lot of trades, but not necessarily helping. We do have Consecrate, which is a reasonable top deck to be looking for right now. Although we might be forced to be healing right now. Well, that could be a pretty courageous. That could be a pretty big play for us too. Just kind of buff this up, and wait one more turn. I think that's what we have to do. We'll get rid of one of these minions here. Ooh, this game has really turned. I really thought this was going to be a lot stronger of a start. I think that call to arms is so strong from Paladin here. If we were playing our big spell mage, I think we would have run over. Oh, Federico, you had a tough week? That's too bad to hear. Oh, I'm assuming our opponent has counted and has lethal? They do not have lethal. Don't I? Oh no, wait. This is the weapon. Interesting. I mean, we can clear the board right now, so that's kind of cool. Oh, I thought this was Consecration. I was like, we can clear the board easily. We can really clear the board here and then play Spawn of N'Zoth, which is kind of cool. And we don't even have to heal yet. I feel like we can wait one more turn, because the chances of this aggro deck being able to punch through a Sunkeeper Terran. Well, we got I don't know if people heard that phone vibrating on the desk. Uh-oh. I might have to... Actually, you know what? I do kind of have to take this. I'm going to have to mute myself. Sorry, everyone. Hey, everyone. Fujosevich here. I did actually come back, and I'm now recording this part of the commentary post-stream. You're going to notice this misplay here, not trading with the Bone Mare before the Sunkeeper Terran. Otherwise, we could have had 3 minions on board right now. Oops. So for this turn, because our health total was so low, we knew we were either going to need to continue to clear our opponent's board, or we were just going to want to heal and draw. So that's really the major decision making that we're trying to have at the beginning of this turn. Because we saw that we'd be able to make trades on board to clear our opponent's board, we decided to go with the heal and draw. That way we would get out of range of any sort of crazy burst potential that the Paladin might be carrying in hand. We're obviously always scared of silly Leroys and things like that, or other chargers or any sort of direct damage that we wouldn't be able to avoid. So this way we're able to keep a taunt and heal and then draw, so we have lots and lots of options for the next turn. This turn actually looks a little bit weak from our opponent, and sure, the Divine Favor isn't really good for us to see from our opponent, with them being able to refill their hand. But at this point, because we have a handful of relatively strong resources and board clears, and now a top deck Bone Mare, I don't really feel like we're in that much trouble anymore in this game, and it's going to basically just be inevitably how we want to beat down our opponent, suppress their threats, and be able to continue to control this game as we chip in a little bit of face damage here and there. Getting the extra charger here was kind of cool off the summoner, and then I decided not to go ahead and attack with the weapon just in case any taunts or anything else crazy happened on our opponent's next turn here. I don't think that's really going to matter when we have this strong of a board, plus the strong hand that we have, but it's still kind of interesting just to make sure that we kind of hold back that resource when we have the opportunity here. And we can clearly see this is not going to be enough from our opponent, so we're going to go ahead and just hit him with the GG, the well played, and this is effectively going to wrap up the game, and then we're going to cut back to stream audio here as I end my phone call. Alright, good win there. Yeah, so we kind of took control of that game. That was good. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Mic off. Yeah, I still feel like this is probably going to be a loss. I'm not sure how this deck really gets through 3-9 taunts. Maybe we can high roll a Spiteful Summoner. I don't know. We're playing this deck because it was suggested, and I love the idea behind it because I really do like Midrange Paladin. But coming up against one of the stronger / strongest meta decks, I'm not confident necessarily. Like, do we just need to True Silver and try and push face? Because then we can go 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna vote yes. Memes, I'm talking about you saying who was on the phone. And this is one of those situations, I know what you mean, where it's like, oh, if chat was on screen, people watching, like if this makes it to a video clip or whatever, people would know what I'm talking about. But that happened so long ago that they still wouldn't, you know what I mean? So I feel like it's kind of up to me. What's getting hit with 5? Uh-oh. Ooh, maybe we can have a chance here. I mean, we're going to have all the value in the world right now. Ooh, Savannah Highmane, hello. Although the issue is N'Zoth simply gets... Ugh. N'Zoth is just going to get hit with a Twisting Nether. Although maybe if it's... Oh boy. Oh boy. That's not ideal. I would argue this is not ideal. Although I guess we have a reasonable answer. Do we get rid of this one now? Yes, because I don't want 2 of them. And I don't want any more other... Oh, I should have attacked, actually. Show us your phone, waifu? That's probably not happening, Federico. Hey, Hans. Is Hearthstone too much? Pay to win? I don't think so. I mean, you're not gonna... If you're free to play, I don't think you're gonna be able to build every deck right away. But if you enjoy card games, and you enjoy this card game in particular, I think over time you can build, you know, a reasonable number, a reasonably large enough number, I should say, of strong meta decks. In my opinion. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen right away. But I feel like there are definitely lots of ways. Elias, if you dedicate 2 years, free to play is fine. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, right away, it's not going to happen. Absolutely not. These taunts are really, really... I mean, we heal a little.
Let me think.
How many are going to go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this goes down to a 2-drop. Or do we try and high roll? But what are we even going to get as an 8-drop? I don't even like it. Have I tried Gwent, Hans, you're asking? I have not. I have not tried Gwent. I've seen a few videos and it looks very cool. And now we will put out as much power as we can. Actually, even the last turn this would have actually helped. Ooh, you're saying you would have gone with the Spiteful? Maybe. I just feel like I wanted to have a little bit more on board here and have our opponent remove a little bit of their board. But yeah, I definitely think Spiteful's a reasonable... Uh-oh. Are we losing now? Are we going to get hit with a real cube combo? That's another 10 damage. At the least. And maybe at the most. Oh, 11. Never mind. We didn't count the 1. Yeah, I've never tried Gwent. I think we've talked about this in the past, how I feel like if I'm going to get into another card game, I feel like it's going to be the new Magic the Gathering Arena. I feel like when that comes out, that'll probably be the next game I put on the channel and try and play a little. For some reason, they didn't include... And again, I made this joke in the past as well, but for some reason, they did not include me in their priority access. I don't know why. For their beta. But once the beta goes open, I'll definitely be playing that a little bit. That being said, I haven't played Magic in years, and I'm going to be horrible. But honestly, that's going to be no different than what's going on here. So, what am I getting 2 of? Let's find that out. Oh, that's a lot of value. We got to get rid of you. And I guess you. And we will heal. And we can do this. Oh yeah, we got to put our faith in the light here. This is definitely the way that we got to get through this one. Memes, you're saying there's another card game like Hearthstone, but it's much less pay to win. There have been a few other digital card games that have different, you know, free to play options. That I've found pretty cool, pretty interesting. So, I mean, like, yeah, but like I said, I mean, I don't have all the time. I do not have all the time in the world, unfortunately, to be playing every single thing I want. So right now we're going to be sticking with Hearthstone, at least for a little while. And then we'll see what we do. Maybe we'll just go full-time on Twitch and become a true multi-streamer. And I'll show you my sweet Super Mario Bros. 3 speed runs. Uh-oh. This doesn't look excellent. Herbert, you like the title of the stream? For those of you, if I don't even know if this video is gonna make it, if this game's gonna make it into a video, but yeah, the title is "Why Watch the HCT when you can watch Keleseth Midrange Paladin?" I mean, we can both kind of trade off and go 10 face. I don't think the difference between 10 and 13 face is that much. Do we want that one as well out there? My vote is yes, because I like random mage spells. So if our opponent hits us with some sort of a Twisting Nether, we still have a little bit of board presence. And then I think I would just instantly N'Zoth, hoping to overrun our opponent. Because I feel like that might be the only way that we can really get through here. Our opponents missed many, many turns. I mean, this really helped them cheat out that Void Lord, but after we answered it, we were kind of, 5 damage to face? They can't do more than that, can they? How much is this? 12? 12 plus 5 is 17 back in my day. That's a really nice trade for us. Oh, give a random minion. Hey, is that lethal? 10, 16. Oh, it would have been lethal. Thanks a lot. We have to trade this one off. I'm gonna go Spiteful Summoner for the potential high roll and the potential charge. Because we got a charge last game. Okay, we can still get a charger. We can still get a charger right now. And we can get Silver Moon not falling also. We'll go ahead and weaken the Tyrion. Give a random minion, and then we'll just say go. Why lay on hands instead of Dino Size, and why only one, since I have Spiteful Summoners, Herbert? That is a very reasonable question, and I basically copy-pasted a deck list that someone else posted last stream. Oh boy. Hey, we could find lethal this way. Uh-oh, okay. You can stop now, friend. That was a really big... I didn't even care about Defile there. This is still really big, and this is 7 plus, what is 7 times 3? Or 3 times 3, 9? Yeah, I mean, and honestly, I don't mind lay on hands, because the issue is Dino Size, like, in the event that we cast... Oh, you know what? Maybe Dino Size is reasonable. Yeah, maybe Dino Size is actually reasonable. Uh-oh. Oh, we're one off lethal. We're one off lethal. How do we want to do this? I feel like N'Zoth is instant. I feel like N'Zoth is instant twisting Nether. There we go. High roll it. Who did I vote for in HCT? Definitely not Kalento. Definitely did not Kalento. I kind of agree. The Dino Size versus lay on hands debate is kind of going on, and I kind of agree Dino Size could work, but at the same time, you know, like right now, I would love to lay on hands just to make sure we don't get bursted out of this game. You know what I mean? So, I definitely think it could go both ways, kind of. Hey, Gruel, get out of here. What the heck is this? This is 9, 10, 14, and we find our lethal. So that's pretty cool. And we can just give our opponent a big ol' well played. This game went very differently than how it went in my mind when we first queued into this Warlock. Oh yeah, the opponent did draw last there. That's a good point. That's okay. I mean, I don't know what else they could have gotten. Maybe they could have top decked Siphon Soul, actually. That's a good point. Maybe they could have gotten out of there for one extra turn at least.